Hey guys, so it's April 13th and today what I was working on was something unusual. I wasn't working on a cue per se. I took a look at my cue sheet and saw that some of my upcoming tracks are going to need similar things. And if you've watched the previous video blogs, you'd know that I like to work with audio in sound design styles. So what I did today was I call it making elements. What I was doing, I was making these little sections of motifs, or little just little parts that will recur throughout the film, like Wiley's motif that I wrote yesterday, and making them into little audio loops. So when I get into some of these tracks that are coming up, to save time and also to be creative in a completely different sense that isn't orchestration, I can just pull one of those in and play with the audio sound and create something completely new, like create a new texture from the old from an old idea. So Wiley's motif can now be used in an audio sense. So that was fun. I got quite a few of those done. I also got my new hard drive through today. I got an internal terabyte one. So at the minute, because I stream my sample libraries off an external hard drive to keep the space on my internal drive clear for saving projects and whatnot. But due to heat and the fan breaking, it's become unusable really, because when it's hot, it creates a really loud fan sound, and I don't have an external room to put it in. So you get that kind of tone, and when you're listening to music and you've got a tone that's just as loud as the music, I could mistake it for a rogue frequency and be cutting that frequency out of the music when it's not even in the music in the first place. So I can end up with dull mixes in the same area that fan makes a sound. So that's good. I can use that external as a backup. So I can now run it all internally. I use a Mac Pro, so the Mac Pro's got quite a nice fan, so it means I can stream from the internal systems now, which is good. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing today. What was someone asking me? That was it. Tokyo Joe asked me what my musical background was, and I asked him to clarify, but he didn't get back to me by today. So he could have meant what are my previous projects. So if you've been on my YouTube channel, you know that the last big project I was involved in, film-wise, was Metal Gear Solid Philanthropy, which was a fan film, much like Mega Man, and it was really epic in scale, amazing direction, CG, everything. The whole thing about it was fantastic to do, and I got to do. I'm a big fan of Metal Gear Solid, so for me, that writing the music for a film like that was it felt like I was having fun, so it didn't feel like work at all. It was brilliant. So I also got to record a song with an actual vocal track with Aoife Ferry from who sang "The Best Is Yet to Come" on the actual Metal Gear Solid 1 game. So that was like a little dream come true for me. That was like almost felt like I'd validated myself as a composer in a sense, which was good. And Tokyo Joe, by that question, could also mean what is my musical training. And you see, I was quite a late learner. I didn't start actually learning music until I was... I mean, I did music. I was in like a little band, if you could call it a band, when I was at school. And then I was in that from about the age of 15 or 16. And then when I turned 19, I went to college to do music performance as a singer. I'm a singer by trade, and I'm still in the same band that I was back then, but we're a little bit more musically aware than we were back then, which is good. But yeah, so I mean, for composition, a lot of it is very much self-taught. at college we did learn. We did have composition lessons. I think my lowest score on that course was composition, but that was lack of focus at college. Yeah, long story. At college I kind of lost a bit of focus, but yeah. So I did well at did well. I didn't do well. So yeah, my musical background for formal music training is yeah, we learnt a bit of music theory, transcription, the general things, composition, but it was mainly performance focused. So we were learning to be like live performers. So most of my lessons were based around rehearsals and performance, where I was learning to sing. And then I came out of college and started composing. So I mean, composing's one of those things. It's like riding a bike. You can have all the theory in the world. You could think, okay, I know how to ride that bike, but the first time you get on a bike, you're gonna fall off. Yeah. So composing is much like riding a bike. It's just experience. The more you do it, the better you get at it. So I mean, if you want to be a film composer and you haven't got music theory, don't get me wrong, music theory is very important. Knowing how everything works together and how the conventions of how things work together are very important, because like you might think, oh, but I can find these great melodies. You'll find that you can find those great melodies and harmonies quicker if you know how to get them, because stumbling onto things, while it works great, but if you know how to do it, you can do it a lot quicker. And in film composition and composing for media, you need to be fast at what you do. You don't have a lot of time to just noodle. So music theory is very important, but like I say, composing, the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. So I mean, I've been composing professionally for by professionally I mean I get paid to write music. I've been doing that for about 5 years, which is good. I think I'm getting there. I'm getting to the I don't think I'll ever be at the point I want to be at as a composer, but I'll give it my best. I like to think I'm improving, but there's always room for improvement. If you're not improving, then that means you think you're the best. So there's always stuff to learn. If you think you're good enough, if you think that's it, you've made it, you're that good, then you're kidding yourself, because you've always got something new to learn. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I've done today, and that's my musical background as it is. Yeah, so I've got another 9 hours until my sample drive has copied across to my new internal drive. So until then, I will be planning the rest of this film out while I've got some free time while not sitting at the thing. So I'll be going over Reel 2 and planning it all out. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully when my new drive is working. Laters.